Hello, Tim from Fair Play now on the 23rd of December 2023. So getting pretty close to the big day now, aren't we? And this will be most likely my last video kind of like this until after Christmas. I'll do a few between Christmas and New Year's Day, maybe 2 or 3 videos, but I'm going to be taking it easy really for the whole time from now until the other side of New Year's Day, but there will be a little bit of musings from me coming your way, so never fear. And one thing that will be coming, well, first of all, the video I put up on here with Sandy Adams has proven to be very popular. I think it's got about 3,500 views as I speak now, which is quite remarkable for a longer video, for an hour and a half video. Normally the sort of more the time goes up on them, the more the views go down. So it's quite something, and it just shows that people are very keen to see what Sandy has to say. And if you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. Now, that was filmed at this event I went to last Sunday, and alongside Sandy was another speaker, guy called Ralph Ellis, who has he's very knowledgeable on all things to do with climate. He's got a paper out, or probably more than one, I should think, but he's had one that's had about 45,000 downloads. So he's very knowledgeable on the subject, and his talk was about, well, he's talking about this organisation who are going into the sort of local authorities here in the UK and sort of telling them supposed facts about things to do with the weather and the changing that goes on as far as that's concerned. So I'm sure you know what I'm talking about there. And they're going in really to tell all of the councillors the normal propaganda, which Ralph has debunked in this talk that I saw last week and that I filmed. And he puts it in a very lively way, a very informed way, and his presentation includes some graphics as well, which really shows in very clear, kind of simple language exactly why we should be so skeptical about this whole climate thing. And it's only half an hour long. It's not as long as Sandy's, so it's well worth a watch, well worth a share actually. If people, especially over Christmas, if you're having a little bit of a discussion and people say, well, why are you so skeptical? You're skeptical about this and that and about climate. Why? You can sort of say, well, take a look at this video and, you'll see why, because it's a very good one to share, is what I should say there. And yeah, a really, really good one. Can't recommend it highly enough. That will be coming out on here later on this evening, about 7 o'clock, so do look out for that. It'll be coming your way very shortly. Anyway, with that out of the way, really all I've got to say is have a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and to all of my viewers, both sort of old and new, thank you very much for your continued kind of support, your continued viewing. It means a lot to me, and I really sort of regard it as, part of my life's work to be here making these videos, both this kind of thing and also filming all of these talks. Part of my life's work now to just get the truth out to people, and also to help people through these weird times as well, in whatever small way I can. And yeah, I do appreciate your sort of continued support, your sort of viewing of my videos, and everything else. It just means a lot to me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And I wish you a very sort of happy Christmas, and I will be back with no doubt lots more in the new year. So just a bit of reflection maybe on this year 2023. It's been a little bit of a change for me, kind of up until the end of last year, start of this year. It was all about going on the London marches and stand in the parks and all of that kind of thing for me. And I've kind of shifted away from that a little bit now, and I'm concentrating, as you know, on my interviews, both my in-person interviews and the ones on Zoom, the filming of these events, all these various events. And when I look back on the year, it's just incredible how many people I've spoken to. It's just been amazing going along to all of these interesting speakers, interviewing all of these really, really interesting, amazing people. And when you go to these events, you also talk to other people in the audience who are like-minded people. And I must have talked to well over 100 people, maybe a couple of hundred people over the course of the year, both well-known people in the freedom movement, less well-known ones, and also, like I say, just sort of fellow members of the audience as well. And every single conversation has been great. I learned so much from you, and it's just amazing to be in a position where I can meet and talk to so many people, so many viewers, so many people putting out valuable information out there as well. And for me to be able to go along and record these events and put them up online is kind of my contribution to the freedom movement, and whatever you want to call this, the awakening, the great awakening. I just feel like getting this information out there is a little bit of a contribution towards that. I'm playing my part, and I'm very happy and proud to play that part as well. And as we go into next year, 2024, rest assured I will be continuing that. I will be sort of going on more events. Hopefully I'll start speaking to some slightly different people now, people who I perhaps haven't talked to before, or sort of recorded their talks before. And I'm looking forward to many great things happening next year, and I'm sure it's going to be onwards and upwards. I keep hearing from so many people, kind of Sandy Adams said it at the end of her talk. I'm sure you've probably seen that by now, that talk I recorded about basically how things are going our way, and we're making headway now. And she had a very positive message there, didn't she, at the end? And I'm talking to other people who are saying similar things. So we've still got a lot of work to do, I'm sure, but I think we can go into 2024 kind of knowing that things are starting to change. People are waking up, and I think 2024 is going to be a very pivotal year. I think 2023 was in some ways, many ways, but I think 2024 is going to be even more so. I think these next, this little group of years, actually, maybe 23 to 25 perhaps, are going to be pivotal years where either the powers that shouldn't be kind of make vast headway and sort of make towards their Agenda 2030 2030 goals, or we kind of use these years to throw a massive spanner in their works and stop them from getting what they want. And like I say, these few years we're in the middle of now are going to be, I think, the pivotal years. So I'm going to keep playing my part in making sure it goes the right way. I'm sure you will as well. And I'm looking forward to it as well. But going to have a few days off, going to enjoy my Christmas Eve, my Christmas Day, the next couple of days after that as well. Like I say, I'll probably put out 2, maybe 3 videos in the between Christmas New Year period. And so until then, I'll leave you to it. And like I say, I'll leave a link to the Sandy Adams talk in the description box below, and look out for the talk by Ralph Ellis. I'm going to leave it there, and as I said, have a great Christmas, and I'll talk to you soon. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.